Hello everybody, welcome to a Friday night review. Tonight I'm going to have one I've had a couple times before, I haven't had in a while. I remember it as being very good. I'm going to be doing from Laughing Dog Brewery out of Ponderay, Idaho. I'm going to be doing their DogZilla Black IPA. A little bit from the website. It says a Big Bold Hoppy IPA that finishes with a dark twist. True to its IPA roots, DogZilla has a massive hop presence that is piney and citrusy. A malty backbone along with a dark malt gives it a bit of a roasty finish. Brewed with Simcoe and Cascade Hops, pale malt, Munich, and Black Barley. Comes in at 6.9% and 69 IBUs. There's no date on the bottle, there's no IBUs, there's no ABV on the bottle, so I got to take it from the website. Just a plain gold cap. So let's get this in the glass and see what we got here. Well, it looks black here. Hold it up to the light, you see a lot of ruby red in it. Got a good probably 3 finger of a nice foamy, slightly off-white head. Let me see if I can get a little of this head out of here. Give it a smell and see what we have. Okay, I'm getting, this might be a fairly fresh bottle. I'm getting a lot of citrus hops, a little pininess, just a hint of some toasted malts. Almost some earthy, musty type hops. Just possibly a hint of raisin. But it's mostly just your citrus and piney hops and a little bit of maltiness. So let's get a taste on it and see what we have. I'm getting a mix of, right up front I'm getting a mix of a little bit of the caramel sweetness plus a little bit of the bitterness from the hops. More citrus than piney up front. Get the malts in the middle, a little breadiness, some light dark fruit, not like raisins or something, maybe like dark grapes or something like that. It's got a nice crisp finish with some nice earthy hop notes. It feels to be a medium bodied mouthfeel, very crisp, almost a juicy taste. Got a nice carbonation. You can't really see it through the glass, but appears to have a decent amount of carbonation. So it's a nice crisp finish between the hoppiness and the carbonation on the finish. Now, this is a very tasty beer. This is actually turned out better than I remember it from before. This may be one of the fresher bottles I've had. Being an IPA, it's hard to tell, especially with no date on the bottle, but there's quite a bit of hoppiness in this. So let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll be back in a few with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. I've been just sipping on this. Not because it's a sipper. This is an easily drinkable beer, but there's quite a bit going on here in this beer. It's not that complex, but there's a nice mixture of hops and malts and everything, and it's a lot of flavors going on. And they're all subtle. There's nothing's other than a little bit of the citrus hops. Citrus hops maybe overcoming or being a little stronger than everything else. Everything else is just nicely blended in this beer. As it's warmed up, I've noticed the malts come out just a little bit, come forward just a little bit, and but it's still a very, very hoppy beer. Unlike a lot of the other black IPAs I've had, which may or may not have been older. A couple of them I know were older, that were actually just nothing more than American barley wines. This is definitely still an IPA. I don't know what it'll turn into. You know, if it gets some age on it, I don't really want to find out. I like it just the way it is. This is actually better than I remember it as being. I think maybe I possibly had some older bottles before, because I don't remember it as being, you know, this hoppy, although it's been probably a year or year and a half since I've had my last one. So my aging memory might be a little foggy, but this is a very good beer. I'm gonna, as a black IPA and just as an IPA, despite the color, this tastes more like just a regular straight IPA than your normal black IPA. I don't think it's got quite as much maltiness as some of them do. So it might not age too well anyway. But I'm going to give it a good solid 8.5 out of 10. It's a good solid black IPA, very tasty. If you can see it, give it a try. If you like IPAs or black IPAs, I think you'll like it. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.